Finally.
This is a destruction mission.
New type.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Actually, still new type right now, actually. Oh, they are. Nice.
Systems green. Heading out.
Your mission is to destroy both target objectives. The mission is about to begin. All pilots, prepare to attack.
Ready to launch whenever.
Oh boy, here we go. We can handle this.
Okay.
Let's do our best.
Good, right?
Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your assault.
Get ready to launch, everyone.
Operation underway.
Fight well.
They're gonna res that, probably.
Excellent work.
Yep, shouldn't have tried
I
that.
think I'm done for.
An enemy fire is ahead.
Toothpicks?
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Providing combat
Three.
support.
We've successfully captured the waypoint.
I'll revive you. Roger. Standing by.
Providing
Damn.
I think I'm done for. Enemy flyer
Select the suit you wish to pilot. Fight for control of the target area.
I think I'm done for.
Man, I really think that's us.
Fight 3 minutes remaining.
How is he alive?
Target area. Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Redeployed and headed to rendezvous.
Fight for control of the target area. Allied unit down.
Oh, I had not had a dash.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
They were lucky. They won't be again. Get things range.
need emergency repair. That enemy unit has a shield. I've spotted an enemy flying type.
We've successfully captured the waypoint. pilot.
Perhaps I should adjust my tactics.
Fire has appeared.
Allied unit down.
Looks like they found us.
1 minute remaining.
Yeah.
Using G maneuver.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Need to be more careful.
This
Enemy revive attempt in progress. Every shot count. I'll revive you. All systems operational.
You're in danger of alien resistance. Push hard. Allied unit down. Mega charge countdown has begun. Defending until we obtain a charge set at objective B. 10 seconds remaining.
enemy unit is sheep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it's over. The enemy is trying to disarm the Megatron. Round complete. Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Mission accepted. Leaving the launch bay.
Are you ready? We're dropping you back in now.
Course clear.
The battlefield awaits.
Repairing allied unit. Repairing allied unit. Repairing allied unit. Repairing allied unit.
The enemy has begun their assault.
All units, commence mission. Support is on its way.
That was your best work, pilot.
Repairing unit. Providing backup.
Objective contested. The enemy has captured the waypoint.
Gather at this location. Quick dodge.
There.
I've spotted an enemy pilot.
The enemy has placed a mega charge.
Enemy fire has appeared.
The enemy has placed a mega charge.
Hostile destroyed. Reloading now. Quick dodge. Enemy target lock detected. Get me found my position. I'll help you out. Providing backup. transport is on its way. Charge. Using G maneuver. Enemy flyer sighted. I'll help you out.
The enemy has placed a mega charge. The enemy has set a mega charge at objective E. Disarm the enemy mega charge. Have to disarm it.
Understood. Moving to eliminate hostiles.
Oh well.
Mission complete. We've been defeated.
Well, you got rolled.
My apologies.
This is a point capture mission. Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Systems green. Heading out.
Your goal is to capture both target locations. The mission is about to begin. All pilots, prepare to attack.
Copy. Standing by on idle.
Let's show our enemies just how powerful we are. Here! Over here! Here!
Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your assault.
Launch.
They'll never see us coming.
Good luck out there.
Interesting. I'm playing lower this time.
Enemy unit sighted.
Oh, what's up? How you doing? We took Vietnam. I seen your license a couple of times when you used to do so. How you doing? How's your day?
Capturing the objective.
Oh, now they come back.
flyers down.
Going.
They're keeping Bar busy at least.
Things are going well. All troops, press the advantage. This objective is nearly ours. Fight for control of the target area. Objective contested.
That Bar is not over. That- Hello, Commander Gimme, how you doing? How was your day been? How was your night been?
Objective contested. Capturing the objective.
Oh wait, I thought we actually
Like
kept
they
one.
found us.
Enemy unit spotted.
Just realized we didn't. Okay. Well, this sniper's getting them fixed though.
Objective contested.
Just barely stopped that. And that's not gonna kill them.
Proceed to capturing objective B.
Okay. That's good.
Hostile destroyed.
It's good, you're doing good. Good to hear. Okay. And the barb's coming.
Allied unit down. 3 minutes remaining.
That's somehow not. Okay. I think I'll be okay.
Enemy flying type spotted.
I barely stopped that.
Providing backup.
I'm. Wait a minute. I only just realized that Barb killed him.
Capturing the objective. Area contested. Objective contested.
Where did, oh, I missed him. How am I missing everything? I just wasted that Trans Am. I lived. Barely. I think they love me a little bit too much.
Objective contested. Less than 1 minute remaining.
They found our position.
Another one to the scoreboard. Area contested.
Wait.
Area contested.
How did I survive? Hey, what's good, Link? How you doing? How's your day been tonight? Oh, nice, nice.
An ally's mobile suit has been destroyed. Objective
Okay.
contested.
Enemy revived. Progress.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, but this is gonna be kind of a throw on account.
3, 2, 1.
Man, I went into that. Oh well. We didn't have this point anyways. If only I didn't go into the tornado grab, then maybe I could have done something else. Maybe, but oh well.
the suit you wish to pilot.
I honestly had no idea what was going on the entire game. I was just focused on surviving. Like, I had no idea what my team was doing or anything because I was too focused on my survival.
Mission accepted. Leaving the launch bay.
Okay. I only just saw this comment now, McBanner Gaming. How many matches do I have in Exia? Currently, this stream right now. This is my second match. In total, I have no clue. I'll have to tell you after this match ends. Yeah, no one, not a single soul wants to talk in this game. I mean, I honestly never joined Team Channel, but there's honestly not a need to because no one's even in there most of the time, so...
The enemy has begun their assault.
All units,
Honestly?
commence mission.
Yes, I can't...
I'm right behind you.
Fantastic, I can't throw daggers, okay.
I think I'm done.
He's good. He's good.
I'm offline. Requesting emergency repairs.
Got an enemy brawler out here.
Uh-oh.
Got your back. Enemy sniper has been sighted.
Uh-oh. I'm not gonna do that.
Enemy confirmed.
Boy. I'm up. Oh, what the? I did not even know he was there.
3 minutes remaining. Hostile activity.
Good? Oh, good. Oh, you played with him.
Captured the
Nice.
objective.
They were lucky. They won't be again.
Eliminate the enemy as soon as possible. Area contested. The enemy
Yeah.
has captured objective A. Reposition
This
and
isn't gonna be
defend
interesting.
objective B.
This time, they're not getting past us.
Let it go. We've got to focus on what's left.
Okay, that was close.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
Bogey spotted.
Yeah, they're gonna be pushed up.
Couldn't dodge it. They found our position. G maneuver ready.
Uh-oh. I'm not gonna hit that.
Looks like they found us.
Damn, that Barbados timing was good. That was actually good on his part. Oh well. There was not much I can do that game.
They've been defeated.
But that timing though was good. That was actually good. Honestly, I don't blame you. Something versus like units with 1 dash compared to 3, it feels more fluid. I don't know why. I don't blame you for that. Not bad. Okay. To answer your question, how many matches do I have on Exia? In total, I have 345 matches. In casual, 182. Current season, 11 because I've hardly played this season. Season 2, 53. And season 1, 99. But total, 345 on Exia. Oh yeah, that Barb's timing was actually something else. That was really good on his part. That was already one to begin with, but that just ended me.
This is a destruction mission.
I think honestly second to Exia. Probably Unicorn, maybe?
Select the suit you wish
Maybe?
to pilot.
I think. I'm not too sure. Let's change the music. Okay.
Your mission is to destroy both target objectives.
I do not know who to
The
play here.
mission is about to begin.
I recognize a few of them as well. Nerve. Any way to earn capital? There's actually 2,000 in the past, but otherwise, no other way to earn capital other than the battle pass. That's all. Well, attempt to play Unicorn, assuming we have a team comp that sticks together.
Leaving the launch bay.
I play Asian server for ranked and NA for casual.
We're attacking
Yeah,
this location.
Exia has been nerfed quite a bit.
Pilots, begin your assault.
Get ready
They haven't touched him anymore, thankfully, but
Fight well.
Over here.
I'll revive you. If you defend target lock detected.
wow, they just really let ourselves pass by like that.
Enemy with the shield.
Loading now. I'll help you out.
Successfully captured the waypoint.
Providing backup.
Our Saul's putting in work right now, actually.
I'll help you out.
Our Saul's just playing really aggressive right now.
Request received.
Repairing unit.
We should place the mega charge.
Support is on its way.
It's like a shield unit. Enemy unit has a shield.
Kills confirmed. Stop it. Next target countdown has begun. Your best use is 3 minutes remaining. Charge descends objective A. Prevent enemies from disarming the mega charge.
That has to be hands down one of the most aggressive Saul abuse I've ever seen before.
Hostile transfer. Repairing allied unit.
Oh, that's not gonna hit anyone.
Stop moving. Hostile down. Looks like my suit's warming up.
Enemy fire has appeared.
Demon.
All I can block a unicorn shot. I had no clue.
The mega charge
Oh,
countdown is nearly
I kind of wasted this. Oh well.
I lead.
Objective A has been destroyed. One objective remains.
Copy. I'll help if I can.
Enemy recon team and you.
They found us. Distract us. Let's push while we can. Support is on its way.
think I ran past that barely.
Right on time. How big is that thing's range? I'll help you out.
Stop them. That one's for the scoreboard. We successfully captured the waypoint.
I am surprised I'm not dead yet.
Megacharge set at objective A.
Those are my famous last words.
Support is on its way. Hostile destroyed.
Oh my goodness.
No stopping me now. I'll help you out.
3 minutes remaining.
Repairing allied unit.
Uh,
I'll help you out. How big is that thing's range?
yep. Those are my famous last words. Rip. Oh my goodness, okay. I need to catch up on chat real quick. Man, my 25 streak ended. Or what?
They were lucky. They won't be again.
Megacharge
Yeah.
countdown has begun. Defense
There it is.
charge set at objective.
There it is.
Prevent enemies from disarming the megacharge.
That was the end.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
They were lucky. They won't be again.
The enemy is trying to disarm the megacharge.
Oh yeah, they got that.
Megacharge at objective B has been disarmed.
And we had a good momentum. Now we just kind of lost it.
I think I'm done for.
Understand.
Yeah, we were right there too. 99.9%. They got it though.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
They were lucky. They won't be again.
I think maybe if I played differently and saved my ultimate, I think we would have been fine. I would have been able to shoot through all of them. Oh, very close.
Enemy unit has a shield. Enemy unit sighted.
Megacharge set at objective B.
Okay.
Prevent enemies from disarming the megacharge.
Repairing allied unit.
1 minute remaining.
Let's make them maybe dead. I look.
I think I'm done for. Requesting emergency revival. Tear that shit apart. Support is on its way. Reloading now.
30 seconds left in the mission.
Everything you got.
The megacharge countdown is nearly
What the heck?
Hostiles behind us.
Okay, I'm gonna chill a bit.
10 seconds remaining.
Whoever stopped the defuse is actually
Round
huge.
complete.
Good.
Oh my goodness, that was intense.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Okay. Let's see how this goes now. Let me alt tab so I can catch up on chat real quick. Okay. Oh, hey, Frey, welcome back. And me too as well. Welcome, welcome.
Mission accepted. Leaving the launch bay.
Man, 2010 tutorial to tell me what it sounds like, yeah.
Dropping back in now.
I could see that.
Course clear.
I'm not even gonna lie, it's just the truth.
Repairing unit.
Yeah, rounds like that honestly are very fun, but They don't happen too often, sadly.
Repairing allied unit.
I think this might be my best performing unicorn game as of now, aside from the ultimate. I got 8 seconds. Yeah, invaders of our rank is insane, no mana.
Repairing allied unit.
The enemy has begun their assault.
Roger. Prioritizing mission. I'll help you out.
Let's give these brats something to remember.
That's a barb. I do it.
I'll help you out. Hostiles behind us. Get they found our position. Hostile flying unit eliminated.
Nice.
Everyone, meet up here.
And I gotta climb all the way back up.
Repairing allied unit. Hostiles behind us. Enemy target lock detected. Enemy brawler neutralized. Support is on its way. Who's next? Hostile down.
Enemy unit spotted.
They're blocking our attack. Repairing unit. Support is on
Man,
its
he's
way.
one.
Looks like they found us.
3 minutes remaining.
I'll help you out.
My team is very, very good right now.
Repairing unit. Team maneuvers and strength.
Why can't this be my teammate rank?
They found our position. Hostiles behind us. Right back.
Sorry about that. Roger.
Oh, running into a wall.
Support is on its way.
Wait, why me?
Hit me?
Not exactly the greatest help, but oh well.
Requesting revival. Nearby pilots, please respond.
I'll put you back together. You should be fully operational.
Capture the waypoint. 7 kills confirmed. Unstoppable.
There's no stopping me.
Objective contested.
Yeah, we overstayed our welcome. Our sauce is still going in. Rip, only for that to happen.
Defend this location. Roger.
Repairing allied.
The enemy has placed a mega charge.
Yeah, kind of gauged what happened.
Team maneuver. Can't move.
Oh, thank you for that. Never mind. I lied.
The enemy has placed a
Only.
mega charge.
Oh, they got beat.
The enemy has set a mega charge at objective B.
Okay, so I would have jumped in. There was no one there.
We successfully captured the waypoint.
And I was gonna die if I did anyways, but there was absolutely no one there. I was in a unicorn ult actually, but
Repairing unit.
Chief.
no, so close. Ah, so close. He was actually 1-2.
That mega charge is going to blow. Disarm it.
Stop that thing. What's going on? Hurry.
Yeah, they got it, I think. That sniper's gonna just put in all the work they
Support
need.
is on its way.
Yeah. Oh well.
Support is on its way.
Enemy sniper spot.
Repairing unit. Hostile down.
Uh-oh.
Repairing ally. Hostile behind us. Repairing ally. I'll help you out.
I had
Our position.
no idea that was a thing actually where he can Stormtrooper can counter Sazabi's ultimate like that. I had no idea. And
Key maneuver.
Marasai. Hold on. Let me think of other.
Repairing unit.
I had no idea Stormtrooper can counter Marasai's ultimate. There we go. Because he just did it in front of him and absolutely nothing happened.
Let's push while we can.
I wasted this ultimate again, didn't I?
Repairing ally. Hostile down.
Never mind.
I'll help you out. Target locked
I'm dead.
Left cheek.
1 minute remains.
Holy gun-tank ultimate.
That's a total team kill.
What a team wipe.
Good work.
Your teammate's performance is exceptional.
Looks like it's swarming. Support is on its way. Got this. Let's push while we can.
30 seconds left in the mission. Don't let them regroup. Defend the objective.
I'll help you out. Let's get back on that. Hostile flying unit.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mission complete.
Solid work.
That game was just a massacre.
Not bad.
Sounds good. Today's exploits earned a celebration or two.
I didn't expect to get MVP, to be honest. I thought it was going to be our Sazabi. 62 kills? No way. Well then. Okay, well, that was interesting. Okay. I put in the title that there might be an Exia guide. Would anybody be interested in seeing that at all? Because I mean, if so, I could just start it now. I was gonna just do it on the fly anyways. I was just gonna wing it. Okay, let me put on the default skin real quick because I want to switch back to it. Okay, I might go to the practice range. Then I'm gonna also record this so I can do something with it later. Eventually, it'll be up, but okay. I'll go over the what counters Exia, but it's pretty much honestly anything and everything except Barb, I'd say. Well, even Barb, even if you can hit him.
Deploying.
Wrong one. Okay, let me just record this real quick as well. Heavy arms Gatlings isn't as accurate. I mean, kind of makes sense because if it was that deadly accurate, I mean, be kind of broken. But I mean, okay. Anyways, so for the Exia guide, I'll start by saying this. I have a literal Google Doc pulled up with damage numbers and stuff, so it's easier. Okay, so I'll start just by going over his basic hit. daggers. Each one does about 95 to the body, 162 to the head, and legs 71. No, combined damage body 285, head something, but hold on, I'll reset that. But oh, okay, 484 to the head, and that's his daggers pretty much. There's one thing that's misleading though. Here on the description, effective up to mid range. That's a very big lie. Anyways, they're effective all range. That's a very big lie. Don't believe that. Now, charge slash, no charge, 160. Let me actually put it on training mode.
No stopping me
Okay.
now.
So charge slash 160, no charge, full charge 300. If you do about half, it's roughly around 200-ish, give or take, depending on how fast the charge is. Now the spin is just a constant 230, but it does have a bit of knockback. Now, what you don't want to do, don't do what I do, and do this. Don't do this. Don't do what I do. I do that way too much, and it's always a detriment. Don't do that, if possible. Just don't knock him back into the house pack. I do that way too much. Now, the combo you can do, it's similar to Genji in Overwatch if you're familiar with him. Basically, full charge this, left click for the daggers, and then just do the spin. It'll be maximum 815 damage if you hit all on the body, but of course, depending if you hit head or legs, that could vary. But I'll just kind of show you how it works. Kind of like that, but you can kind of do some like animation cancel, kind of. But it's a very effective combo. Pretty much the best combo for him, so to speak. That's pretty much it in terms of combos for base Exia. Now, with quick step, there is one thing you can do. Depending on the direction you're looking, actually, it'll kind of dash in that direction. So like if I look down like this and I jump and I'm pressing back like S, I walk back, it actually shoots me up. I don't know if anybody knew that, but it's kind of handy to know because you can kind of do stuff like there's a wall here, let's say barbs coming towards you, you can kind of dash up and away. I do have a clip of that somewhere, and I'll put it in the actual video. But very useful. I don't actually use it because I always kind of forget to use it, but I did use it one time. It did help. Next, gonna take this off for now.
Launching.
Okay. Now, with Transam, as you can see, everything's on cooldown. When you pop Transam, everything actually comes back. And the thing with Transam, you have actually 7 dashes. 1, 2, 3. This counts as another. That counts as another. And then you have 2 quick steps. That's a total of 7. Now, back to training mode.
No speed maneuver.
The damage numbers for these. No charge, around 300. Full charge, 600. In the middle, around 4 something-ish, depending on, they can give or take some. Now, with Transam, the combo is pretty much the same as normal. Flash, left click, sword. And that you can do combined roughly more than 1,000 damage-ish. And just base, those two, just beam sabers and the flash 900. That can pretty much one-shot Zaka 2 range, Methus, Ashamar, GM, Exia, my hero, and Unicorn, and Hyperion. You can one-shot everyone or all of those that I listed right now just simply by doing full charge and the beam sabers. So that's the combo is pretty much the same. Like I said, just slash, left click, or charge slash
No
daggers,
stopping me now.
and then beam saber or spin depending on what you're using. And now for movement tips with Exia. Honestly, don't be afraid to use this for movement at all. Like, if you have to use it, use it. Don't be afraid. Use it as... Obviously, use it for offensive use mostly, but if you need to use it to move around, don't be afraid at all. Just don't worry about it. Now, another thing. The spin. It actually does push you forward. So if you see me do sometimes where I jump and spin, it does push you forward a little bit. It does give you a little bit of movement. Yeah, dashing follows your WASD keys. What Himitu said in chat, yeah. But, so like, you can do to move around just the map quickly, like trying to get the point from the beginning. Spin, because again, just that'll help you move around faster. The spin, keep it in mind. Again, not big, but it can help you in some scenarios. That's why you might see me just spin sometimes. And let's see what else. Anything else I need to cover? Ah, okay. One more thing. In Transam, right? Same thing still applies. If you're low, don't be afraid to use this to get to health pack. Even this, the beam sabers, don't be afraid to use them for movement either. They can most definitely help. You know, don't be afraid to use anything for movement with Exia. That's literally the biggest part of his entire kit is movement.
There's no
And
stopping me now.
you can honestly play Exia how you wish. You can just kind of stay planted. You can jump around like a Genji type playstyle. You can honestly kind of mess around, play him how you'd like. I typically don't jump around with him too much. I kind of just dash around mostly. Maybe I'll jump here and there, but that's pretty much his entire kit. I don't think I missed anything. Yep. Link exactly. Exia is pretty much all about movement and shaking. No. I can go over pretty much what counters Exia. Honestly, any stun counters him. Barb can counter him if you can hit him. Hit his mace on him, hit his sword on him. He has a small hitbox, but again, his HP is only 800. But pretty much, honestly, even Sazabi can counter him. Because Sazabi's shotgun up close, obviously, is deadly. I've gotten one shot as Exia plenty of times by Sazabi. So honestly, pretty much anybody in the roster can counter him. Pale Rider's EMP is good on him, because it slows him down. If you can hit the mace from Gundam, Z2R is especially good against him because of his movement. Barb, as I said, if you can hit his abilities. Sazabi, obviously Exia needs to get kind of up close and personal to hit his abilities. If you can hit him with Sazabi, with just a shotgun, you're good. Methus is... We'll leave him out of the equation for now. Sniper, same thing. He doesn't really counter him unless you're far range. Ashamar, well... Yeah, to Ashamar. Dawn Troopers is also pretty good against him. That splash damage is wild. Turn A can grab an Exia if he charges into him, and that's pretty much instantly dead for Exia. Gun Tank even counters Exia. I mean, we all know Gun Tank's kit is pretty good, so that just counters him as it is. Even GM, if you can shield bash him, you'll still counter him, because now with GM you can shield bash Exia as he charges you, and you also take reduced damage now. That counters him pretty well. Same thing with Marasai. If you hook Exia, he's pretty much dead. Exia obviously counters Exia. Ahiru kind of. Z2M can also counter Exia, because his abilities work. Unicorn kind of can. Maybe not. Will probably get outplayed by Exia just due to his movement. New Gundam. Same thing might happen because of his one dash, but I think you can get away with it as long as you can hit him and use your funnels. Hyperion, I'm honestly not too familiar with. But honestly, you probably could as well because of his bubble shield and his normal shield. Heavy arms, honestly, can counter him as well because he is honestly just tanky and also just quite a bit, quite a bit of damage as is. Yes, gun tank will literally counter Exia. I have literally died to gun tank so much as Exia. It's not even funny. So, you gun tank mains out there, have fun. However, Exia can, again, if the Exia is good, he can kill the gun tank. But again, Exia can counter him. But again, mostly everybody can except for Sniper, Metis, and those people. Next. I guess target prioritization as Exia. I mean, as you guys know, Exia is more like a flanker playstyle, like Z2R. And obviously targeting healers is good, but honestly just target who you can get a 1v1 with usually. Or just even as a group of your teams there, because he's also a great team player. If your team's there, you know, just kind of go for whoever and hope your team assists you with that or just follows up with it. You know, charge into someone, do your thing, right? Hope your team is there to assist, but Exia is honestly 1v1 flanker. That's, I'd say, a big part of his kit, but again, in a team setting, he plays fantastic. And as a matter of fact, I would just say in higher ranked play, if you want to play Exia, you would need a team to kind of... You would need a good team to kind of play around him, if that makes sense. Like, you need a good team to assist him, because he can't solo carry like he used to anymore, but his daggers were honestly broken. But with Exia, you can do both. Hey, me too. You can do both. You can stick with teammates, or you can either flank. Either or works. I do both sometimes, or I try to just kind of go depending on whatever's going on. Usually in the beginning of the rounds, I'll try and flank a little bit, but I won't stay too far from my team in case I gotta get back. But it usually just depends on, you know, map, game mode, and all that. But he's good in either or flanking or team play. So honestly, it just depends on what you want to do. He's more like, again, like entry. So like, let's say my team's here behind me. There's people in front here. I can kind of come from like the side or something if I have an angle, kind of charge in, hope the team follows up and shoots him or something. But again, very good in a team setting or even flanking alone. Let's see, what else am I missing? What else am I missing? Another thing with Exia, if you're gonna play him, I would advise you to know where the health packs are on the maps, or at least a good amount of them. Because if you are gonna be flanking a lot, you're gonna probably be playing alone, meaning you won't have a healer with you, if you guys have a healer. So just kind of know where the health packs are, in case you do need to go to them, which you will most of the time. And let's see, anything else? Okay, I guess I'll try to go over when you use Transam. So, Transam, when you use it is honestly kind of up to you. It's kind of one of those ultimates that just kind of gives you, you know, it can definitely change the tide of the battle, for sure, if you can do some damage with it. And it's another one of those things where if you do some damage and your team can follow up, it's going to be a big help. If you can secure solo kills with it, it's going to be a big help. So even if you don't get any kills with it, as long as you're dealing that damage, because it does quite the amount of damage to it, as long as you hit your abilities, and as long as your team follows up, you're going to get good value out of it. Yeah, in Transam you have 2 dashes to diving or escaping. I sometimes use them to dive in. I sometimes use them to escape. Just depends on the scenario. Yeah. It's like Bray said, the cooldowns are really, really low in Transam. So like what I sometimes like to do that I recently saw someone else do, another Exia player at TM Craze. He likes to kind of go up sometimes like this to kind of get an overview, and then Transam, and then just kind of go from there. I've been kind of trying to start doing that a little. But You can honestly use it however you want. You can use it to dive, get out, whatever you see fit. Oh yeah, the dual slash is very, very spammable. And again, if you have to use it for movement, do it. Just you can even use it for movement. Like another Exia player, his name is Codename Mood in the game. I've seen a clip of him before, where he was on like a. Can I actually get up here? He was on like a ledge like this, right? He was in Transam, and he fell down, but there was someone right there, so he actually did this to go up, did some damage to him, and also got the high ground back, and was basically on the high ground with him. So you can do some fun stuff with it like that. Again, it is a dash, so feel free to use it that way as well if you have to. I use it plenty of times, again, as a dash to get to health packs or something. Yeah, 2-second cooldown. Quite the amount. Let's see. Do I need to cover anything else? I think I covered everything pretty much with Exia that you can do. Or that you should know. A tip, actually. Um, Try not to play Exia on Harbor. Not exactly the greatest idea. If you want to have fun, go for it, but not the greatest idea. Usually. Usually, not the greatest idea. Oh wait, yeah, hold on. I am in this, but I think in training mode it's 2 seconds, but I think oh, it's still 2 seconds regardless in on training mode either. And then this quick step cooldown, 5 seconds. The charge cooldown, 5 seconds. Basically, when you're in Transam, just try to spam your abilities as much as possible. Obviously, with the goal being trying to hit stuff and kill stuff. Okay. To go over maps with Transam, or I have done it before. I believe it was Lunar something, that map. And either side, either spawn, I would go up. I think I could try to show you. Hope I can create a private match with that. But you can use it to converse the map, yes. What map is good for Exia? Honestly, any map except for Harbor, if I'm honest with you. Let me see if I can create one so I could show you. Map. Man, I can't even choose the map. Okay. Point capture, no. Domination. Okay, lunar conversation. I could show you something that I try to do sometimes. Man, never mind. Anyways, I do have a clip of it, but you can use it to transverse the map as well. Yeah, lunar A to B. That's the one. Thank you. No, I can't even start it because of I think player count. Unless. Can I? Yeah, okay. It's fine. But yeah. Well, since I'm here, let me actually look at the maps. Okay. Point capture. Canyon base he's pretty good on. He's good on. Harbor. I would stay away, if possible. Missile base he's good. Flag fort, good. Domination. Mountain. R&D lab, good. Lunar Com City, good. Thermal plant, good. Destruction. Ministry of Defense, he's good on. Quarry, he's good on. Underground Command Center. Colony Trading Post. All of them. He's pretty much good on every map, just not Harbor. Anything but Harbor. Yeah, Link, if you want, you can hop on. I was just gonna show you an example from Lunar A to B that I can do real quick if you want. I'm trying to think of what other map I can transverse on. But yeah, honestly, Exia, good on any map, just not Harbor. I mean, he can be kind of good in Harbor, but I wouldn't suggest it rather, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, the dagger does have accuracy, like pinpoint accuracy. Oh wait, hold on. I think I have to leave the party and then I can create the custom. Okay. I'll do. Okay.
This is a domination mission.
Oh yeah, you can't even snipe veteran. That's true. But yeah, well, Exia's daggers are pretty much deadly accurate. There's not very much travel at all. They're his daggers are pretty much hit skin. There's pretty much zero travel. Like it's gonna be instant pretty much.
Select the suit you wish
Their
to
hit scan.
pilot.
Yeah, that's true. Most games, those things in this game are hit scan. I think everybody's hit scan except for Dom and my hero, to be honest.
Systems green. Heading out.
Your goal is to capture the target waypoints. The mission is about to begin.
I mean, it can be the case where you're just not hitting anything. But okay. So what I mean is like here. Hello. So here what I mean is like if you want to go from A to B or A to C quicker, you can just there you go. You can traverse the map that way. I have a clip with Transam where I dash. I actually come from that side over there. I dash up, or I charge slash up, dash over here, pop Transam, and then I do double dash over here and I kill a GM. You can most definitely do it to dive. You can do it to get out. Anything you need really. Yeah, go ahead and add me. I'm down to play with anyone, really. Turn A's full charge. Feels like a projectile. It can be sometimes, honestly. But yeah, again, you can most definitely traverse the map with Exia just like that. You can definitely do stuff like that.
Capturing objective A.
I did not mean to capture that,
Capturing the area.
but yeah, you can also do it on Harbor too. I've tried doing it in the past where I on the bridge to Harbor, I jump over,
Target
like doing the same thing, charge slash, quick step, and then popping Transam. I can never hit anything good, sadly. But you can most definitely do it too on Harbor. Oh yeah, with Sazabi you can do the same easy. But I can't play Sazabi for the life of me. I've tried, but I can't. Yeah, it is honestly a treat to go over things in the game. Let's see. I think we're good here on the custom game now. I think we're good. Oh yeah. Something you can also do just for fun that I've been wanting to do, but you never get around to it. I'll literally just go up here and Trans Am and do something, but that's never gonna happen. Because I'm gonna die probably before I do anyways, but... anyways, I think that is all for the custom game. Thank you, Link, for helping out with it so I could show him. But yeah. I think I pretty much covered everything with Exia. I guess I'll try to do a game with him so I can try to explain my thought process as I play him. Kind of. Hopefully I can try. Because usually when I play, I honestly just talk to myself a lot. But any of you guys actually want to play right now? I'm down to play with anyone if you guys wanted to. Yeah, that's true. Nerve it is really suicide, honestly. But one day it might happen. One day. One day it might happen where they just don't have a sniper or a Methus, and it'll be good. One day. But yeah, I think I got everything with Exia that I wanted to cover personally and how I try to use them. Alright. Milk Manor, I'm down to play again if you want. Alright. Whoa. Okay. Casual. Honestly, you don't... I mean, Methods is a good pick, but I mean, honestly, if you just want to play something else, go for it. I'm actually gonna probably cut the recording now for that. Bad for Lunar need Methods. I mean, maybe. I'll end up doing something with the recording later for the guide. I'll probably insert clips that I have there showing what I'm talking about. But that's pretty much the basis of Exia and what you can do with them, I guess. The best way to put it. I believe I covered everything now. Oh, another thing, actually. Let me record this actually so I don't forget. Okay, well then.
This is a point capture mission.
No worries, Frey, no worries. But with this quick step, don't be afraid to use it to dive either, even though it's a 12-second cooldown. Really don't be afraid to use it. It could potentially screw you over, maybe, but it's one of those situations where, like, if you can use it to dive someone to finish them off, you can most definitely do it. But it's one of those things where it's kind of like you can play around with and mess around and see how you feel
Select the
using
suit
it.
you wish to pilot.
But again, Exia, honestly, the best way to learn him is honestly just to play him and practice him as much as possible.
Systems green. Heading out.
Because then you can get familiar with this cooldown and figure out. Because you don't always have to do a full charge slash. If they're low, you can kind of just,
Copy. Standing by on idle.
you know, they're low.
Take all the time
Just
they
you can always just kind of
got this.
charge slash, but you don't have to charge it at all and just kind of go for it. So really, it's just playing around with this kid and figuring it out. A tip that I do is usually go by visual cues. like health bars. Like if I notice them having like that much health, I know okay they're probably really one shot, so I can just do that and they're gonna die. So another thing, if you'd like, what I tip, just go by health bars when you're. Oh man, 71 ping. I'm sorry about that.
Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your assault.
Launching.
Let's get out there and win this.
Good luck out there.
So on this map, what you could do if you want, besides the sniper in the corner, what you can do for fun is on there, that little area up here, you can actually dash all the way to the back to get their attention. But
Got a lock.
I'm gonna try to dive the sniper left side here. And again, don't also be afraid to use your quick step for movement to confuse them as well.
Looks like they found us. Hostile snipers.
And by the way, sniper is like
Capturing the area.
a prime Exia target as well, so if you can get to sniper, go for it.
3 minutes remaining.
I'm dead. Oh well.
I think I'm done for.
Confirmed.
Damn. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention actually. Exia's charge slash at full charge actually stuns them for a little bit. So keep that in mind. I'll have to add that in later actually. I'll just add a subtitle.
Steam maneuver ready.
Man, that hit. Cool.
Hostile team detected.
Take evasive action.
Hostile team detected.
Take evasive action.
We have 2 picks. Might be able to actually maybe go in here.
Enemy target lock detected.
Commencing combat support.
Appreciated.
1 minute remaining.
That's not a hit, but it did.
Sighted an enemy unit. Get ready for trouble. Hostile sniper.
Capturing the objective.
Color me impressed. Support, please hurry.
We're in danger of failing this mission. Push hard.
I'm not doing a very good job as these funny as I'm playing right now.
Things are going well.
Okay.
All troops, press the advantage.
That was not a good transam. Do not do that, please.
Evasive action.
What that Exia did for the transam, that is not good. I would advise no one to do that, ever. And yeah.
Capturing the objective. Fight for control of the target area.
Hostile units confirmed.
Fight for control of the target area.
Enemy has used their genius. Massive combat.
Area contested.
Mayday! My suit's been disabled.
1 minute remaining. Objective contested. No stopping me now. Objective contested.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even see him.
Got a hostile here. Hostile detected.
No. That barbell.
Redeployed and headed to rendezvous.
Attack right here. Terribly sorry. Commencing combat support.
Appreciate it.
10 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now entering open.
Rip.
Control of the target area.
Oh my goodness. The ultimate. Keep flying. Oh my, that a unicorn. Oh,
Kill. Well done.
that was good. That was real good.
Nicely done.
Things are going well. All troops, press the advantage.
Right on time. Starting to get the hang of this.
Round complete.
Holy, that was nice. That was actually insane. Our team really just clutched up that way. You know, our team actually pulled through that. That unicorn ult though, actually huge.
Mission accepted. Leaving the launch bay.
Do I usually jump before charging? No,
You're doing
not
fine,
usually.
pilot. Keep it up.
Quick and clean.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Mission accepted.
Now that I think about it, I'm actually missing quite the amount of or some things from the guide, so I'm gonna have to go back and add them in later. Some other things you can do with your charge and stuff. Honestly, I might honestly just go make a video on it, like redo the entire thing. But you guys pretty much got first glance at what it is to do in B or to my Exia guide, so to speak. But I'm honestly might go back and just redo what I did here a little bit because I did miss something, so I'm not thinking about it. Yeah. Or I'll try to add most of the things from here, but I'll add some other stuff in there. Yeah, I'm not gonna redo it. I'll just add some things that I missed.
The enemy has begun their assault.
Roger. Prioritizing mission.
Let's do this, everyone.
Combat in progress. Deploy at once.
Lock out there.
My goodness.
Appreciate it.
Do I ever cancel Exia charge? Yes, actually quite a bit. Honestly, it's better to cancel it like right then and there. It's better to cancel it than use it, honestly, sometimes. It's better to have the 4-second cooldown than have the 10-second cooldown. But yes, I do cancel it quite a bit. Okay, that's all. Yeah, what you see the Astromark doing, you can do the same thing with Exia.
Is capturing
you can get away with doing something like that.
Target destroyed. Enemy flyer is down.
Sometimes. You get away with doing it sometimes.
Hostile brawl destroyed. Hostile down. Hostile destroyed.
I have a pop transam here. I can do something with it.
Hostile down. Enemy revival.
Uh oh. No!
I think I'm done.
If only. I was trying to get out of there with my transam at the last second, but oh well. Was it a smart move to pop transam there? Maybe, maybe not. It's another one of those things. With transam, you could honestly just kind of pop it when you feel the need to, or in this case, if you're playing casual, whenever you want to have fun.
Fight for control of the target area.
Oh, that gun ultimate though.
Enemy is capturing
Wait,
objective.
what?
The enemy is capturing objective.
Hostile down. We got a loss. Shield is problem.
Yeah, like that. Don't be afraid to use it to do stuff like that.
They nearly
Don't be afraid to use charge slash for that. Stuff like that.
area contested. The enemy has captured objective A. Reposition and defend objective.
Oh, messed it up.
Evasive action. Yes, they found our position. Hostile destroyed.
Uh oh. Yep, I'm dead.
I think I'm done for.
Oh. Thank you.
The enemy is
Wait, the cat thing.
capturing objective.
Link, your down troop is going insane.
We have to protect this spot.
Roger.
Here. Maneuver is ready to activate.
Roger.
Here. This is the spot. Enemy long-range attack. Take cover.
Get ready for
Let's
trouble.
see, where are they?
Right on time. Brawler neutralized. Hostile down. Maneuver activated. Hostile down. I spotted a hostile attempting to revive.
No, so close. Oh man. Another maybe kind of waste of a transam. Maybe. The only reason why I did it is because I got Metas ulted or Metas boosted, and whatever that happens, Metas plus Transam, quite insane actually. I think it might actually be enough to one-shot a Sawzby, full HP Sawzby. I think with Metas boosted Transam. Thank you for the res. Yeah, that shotgun shot killed me. That's what I mean. See, like, Sawzby can easily counter Exia like that. As long as the Sawzby can, like, has decent aim, you can easily counter him like that. Because even though Exia, yeah, has charge slash, spin, quick step, he does only hit 3 dashes, and those all have pretty long cooldowns. So he does have some downtime actually. So that's what I mean by Sawzby can indeed counter. That is going crazy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now entering overtime.
Another example right there that I did was I used quick step to get up to the high ground
Nicely done.
to kill the Zaku 2,
As
but
if
he ended
there
up
were any
dropping.
doubt.
But still, same rule applies.
This was a team effort.
That's what I mean. You can use quick step for stuff like that. Really, do not be afraid to do so. Again, 12-second cooldown, but as long as you get the kill and there's no one else around, you'll be more than okay. Where did it go? Ah, heavy arm skin, nice. I only just saw that comment down there about the oiled match on Quarry. Alright. Link, thank you for playing. That was fun. Milkman, are you staying or are you leaving? I'll probably do like one more game. Oh yeah, no, 100% Crystal Panther. That's um. Okay, I was gonna say one more game, but I'll just do one more game, I guess, and then. But yeah, no, quick stepping, then Trans Am on Harbor City. Bolt choke. I understand what you mean. It does hit different. No, it's understandable, Milk Manor. If you want to, whenever we play again, I'll play on Asia servers. I have no problem with that. Yeah, Link, that was fun. You were popping off there with Dom Trooper. Milk Manor Methodist was going crazy too.
This is a domination mission.
Yeah, Milk was insane. I understand why you have the golden Meta skin now. It all makes sense to me.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
I'll try to play Exia again while explaining. I'm sorry, I'm not that good at explaining while playing. I'll be honest with you. Diablo. I honestly haven't played in Diablo at all. Okay, I can put it in music now.
Systems green.
I think that
Heading
should
out.
be okay.
Your goal is to capture the target waypoints. The mission is about to begin. All pilots, prepare to attack.
Ready to launch whenever.
We launch as soon as it begins.
Continue playing what I was playing before.
Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your assault.
Launching.
Victory shall be ours.
Good luck out there.
Okay. Here, I typically like to take high ground. Or try to. Much as I want to dash in there, I'm not going to do that. Thank you, teammates, for helping me. That's all to be scaring me.
Appreciate it.
Our Barbados is going in. Yep. Okay. We are getting absolutely destroyed. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. Colony trading, not my favorite map either. It's cool, it has its cool sides to it, I guess, but definitely not my favorite. We got the flanking gun tank. Uh oh. No, no, no! I panicked. Man. And that further solidifies my opinion that gun tank is the best unit. Dude, Link, you honestly were killing it, man. I'm telling you, I was paying attention to your dom in the kill feed. You're 100% killing it.
As the target. Setting this area as the target. Looks like they found us. Hostile destroyed.
Uh-oh. Alright, my transam here. Not too sure what I can do with it.
Capture.
I'm gonna pop it here actually. That worked better than expected, kind of. I'm not gonna hit anyone, but I'll res.
Ready for trouble. Hold on. I'll put you back to
Yeah, not my best transam.
should be fully operational.
As a matter of fact, I didn't even do anything with it. No, Zaki.
I think I'm done.
Honestly, your gym wasn't that bad. Your Dom though, that was not going alright. That was, you were literally decimating them.
Objective contested.
I gotta honestly learn how to play Dom at some point. Maybe I'll do a stream where it's just me one-tricking Dom.
Hostile inside.
You guys can see how bad I am at him. I am honestly terrible.
Target changed to objective 3 minutes remaining.
I think I'm
I'm
done.
telling you, Gunting is just the best. I told you. Counters Exia. I just told you. That proves my point. Oh yeah, our community is...
This area.
Honestly, the game player base is not very big, but the community is honestly really small.
Mobile suit has been destroyed.
And honestly, it's kind of nice, to be honest.
Over here.
Sometimes it's nice to not have a massive community. That is also a good thing to do. To bait out turn A and D2M like that. Honestly, this match, I'm honestly not doing much. But yeah, yeah. There you go. Further proves my point. Saws can also counter Exia.
Objective contested.
I'm looking forward to that POV. I'll watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Right here.
Yeah, literally free. I'm telling you, gun tank, anything is the best.
Enemy unit sighted.
Like, I do not believe what anyone says gun tank is the best unit. If that unit can literally block a unicorn ultimate shot
No stopping me now.
as an ability, okay, and it does literally close to 0 damage, I don't know what else.
Units down. Not bad.
Keep it up.
Okay, that gun tank is for sure doing gun tank things. Okay.
1 minute remaining. Capturing objective C. Capturing objective C.
Capture.
Let me see if I can bait him out here. Yep. That's kind of the goal with this charge. I'm a transam. If I can make it.
Control of the target area. That's 4 units down.
Where?
30 seconds left in the mission. We need that objective pilot. Now's the time.
Wow, we just let them have that.
Control of the target area. Area contested. 10 seconds remaining. Select combat area. 5, 4, 3,
My goodness, I can't aim.
1. Now entering overtime.
Okay,
Looks like they
I'm
found
gonna go
us.
back. Yeah, another use again there. I used it to get back. No issue doing so. That's what I mean by don't be afraid to use his charge slash and stuff to get away or movement wise. Just use it.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Mission accepted. Leaving the launch bay.
Tactical says you're doing well. Keep going.
Quick and clean, no problem.
Stay focused, gang. This ain't the practice yard.
Going to up top real quick.
The enemy has begun their assault.
Roger. Prioritizing mission.
Stay vigilant.
Combat in progress. Deploy at once.
Going right to try and see if I can get anyone. You know if I'm. Where'd he go? I got him.
Hostile destroyed.
I'll push up a little bit here, but no, I'm not doing that.
Capturing
That's how I do.
Captured objective B.
Capture complete.
Amazing.
Now, as much as I want to charge into that, I'm not going to. But that's how I do. Maybe? Yeah. I almost died there. Yep, I died anyways, but... That turning, they're not expecting to be there, but that's what I mean by the grab. If he grabs you, and you're alone, he can kind of kill you. Not kind of, he will kill you for the most part. As long as they hit the headshot.
Our forces have the advantage.
Our foes are less impressive than
Fight for control of the target area.
I'm surprised I'm hitting any of these.
Fight for control of the target area. Target changed to objective C.
Redeployed and headed to rendezvous. Setting this area as the target. Targeting this area.
I'm
Chain
trying
nuclear
to...
ready.
Don't exactly know what I'm gonna do with this yet. Let's see. Aim is here, but I don't want it yet. I don't think I need to use it. I think we're okay. Yeah.
Capture complete. Enemy
Damn. I shouldn't have gone for that. Oh well.
Capturing objective C. Allied
I'll
units
probably try to
Area
trans them
contested.
now. Maybe.
Objective contested.
Necessary. Yeah, just do it, whatever. Yep, definitely not worth it. Never mind. Not worth it. Thought my team was there, but they weren't. That was my bad. Not a good trend team.
3 minutes remaining.
this area as the target.
I'm getting up.
Capture complete. Over here.
Oh, okay, I got solo wanted. Come on.
Now entering overtime.
Yeah, they got point for now.
They were lucky. They won't be again.
the enemy has used the T maneuver.
Take evasive action.
Man, I can't aim.
They found me. Hostile unit confirmed. Redeployed and headed to rendezvous.
only. You can't use Exia's charge slash, by the way, to stop the turn A ultimate in the air. If you don't die first. And if he's actually at a good height.
We're lucky. They won't be again.
Uh-oh. I was dead. I honestly thought there was going to be someone right here waiting so I could have stunned him. But that's not what happened. That did not go to plan.
Over here.
Area contested. Fight for control of the target area.
That's 80s.
The enemy has joined the team when you
Take evasive action.
Oh, I'm dead. I don't even think I can use my Transcend Rip. I just got it. I was falling off hard that last part. I'm honestly probably to blame there. I wasn't not doing anything.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Mission accepted. Leaving the launch bay.
You're doing fine, pilot. Keep it up.
Quick and
Okay.
clean, no
I only
problem.
just saw what's happening in the chat now because of the fact that my thing sometimes doesn't refresh. Let me see. Let's see. What unit do I want to see next? Honestly, I don't know. I heard supposedly the Amis might be added in April, but I'm not sure.
Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your assault.
Launching. Roger. I'll head out.
Good luck out there.
I'm dead. I'm alive. Don't. They found me. They found me. I'm dead. Okay. Great. Another shotgun unit honestly would be kind of cool to see.
It won't be again.
It would definitely help Salsa be out, I think. Uh-oh.
Dodge it.
That kind of worked better. Oh, it didn't. I lied.
I think I'm done for.
Another support style unit. I could also see that being an option maybe, because there's only 2 of them in the game.
They won't be again.
In terms of, if you're talking about support in terms of heals, there's really only 2 of them. So I could see why they would add a 3rd one.
Target changed. Objective C.
Quick, dodge it.
Okay. Yeah, this is a good thing this is my last game. I'm not performing too well right now.
An ally's mobile suit has been destroyed.
I'll divide.
Man, I got baited. If flying type? That would be interesting. If they did add a new flying type, I would hope they would have maybe added Kyrios from 00.
enemy unit spotted.
That would be fun. I'm definitely not biased because it's not like 00 is my favorite Gundam or anything at all. Obviously, you cannot tell because I definitely hate Exia. What the?
I can't afford to take another.
Oh, that hit? Ooh, Arios. The Arios, yeah. Ooh, a Union flag too. That would work, yeah.
Here.
Honestly, flagging you would be interesting. I'm gonna be honest.
3 minutes remaining.
I think if Virtue was added,
Target
it'd be
changed to
I would have
objective
to be a
B.
tank 100%.
Allied unit down.
Like, there's no two ways. If that's not a tank, if they add him and that's not a tank, I don't know what they're doing anymore.
Have it your way. Enemy unit.
I'm gonna go from the right.
Buffed it up pretty good.
Uh,
Enemy team maneuver.
Get ready for
I'm at trans him. See what happens. All that for nothing. Oh well.
Fight for control of the target area. Fight for control of the target area. Capture objective B. Capture
Yep, I wasted that.
Looks like they found us.
I finally got a kill after forever. No, that didn't hit him. Yeah, Zucker melee happened, honestly. Honestly, Link, the only reason why I even got into Gundam was this game.
Do whatever it takes
I played the beta of it when it was out, whatever that was, I forgot when. And I kind of fell in love with Exia.
Objective A.
And after that, I kind of got hooked. Or, yep. The beta happened for this game. Played the beta, fell in love with Exia. Decided to watch the show. Fell in love with the show. Decided to go ahead and build Exia, like the Gundam kit. I first got the high grade.
1 minute remaining.
And yeah,
Fight for
the rest is
control
history.
of the target area.
So the first Gundam kit I built was Exia.
I think that's done.
Deploy team maneuver.
Alright, see you, Link. Have a good night, man. Thanks for playing. Thank you for the ride. And I'm dead.
Looks like enemies ahead.
Area
Double. I've only seen two of them, Unicorn and Double O. I prefer Double O, and that's also my favorite as of now. But I've only seen. Oh, I saw Wish from Mercury as well.
of the target area.
No, I was right there. Oh well.
We've been defeated.
Oh well. I did terrible this game, if I'm honest. I did not do anything at all.
Lacking.
I was honestly not present this game. My mind was elsewhere. Oh well, good thing that was my last one. Oh. I didn't do as bad as I expected. Anyways. Okay. Honestly, Crystal Panther, I would love Ariel in this game. I wasn't. Which from Mercury? I was like in the middle with the series, but I just like Ariel a lot. I have the high grade version of Ariel, so. Oh, if they did add Ariel, I would 100% buy Ariel. Like, I don't know why, I just really like her looks and her entire, I guess, kit with funnels and shield and all that. I just really like it. If they do add aerial, I really do hope it's the sound effects too. I have yet to watch Seed, honestly. I had it there on YouTube as a playlist, but I never got around to watching it. Yeah, UC's Universal Century. The only one I've seen from UC's Unicorn. I honestly have a lot of Gundam on my watch list, but I just haven't gotten around to it. That is true. That is true. If we did get aerial, that is true. About the stance change skill. I would be interested to see that though, honestly. Have you guys built any Gundam kits? Like, are you guys into that, or just kind of just watching the shows and playing the game? Interesting. If you guys want to know something, actually, believe it or not. So I mentioned earlier that this game got me into Gundam. I fell in love with Exia. Watched the anime. Built high-grade Exia. And that was my first ever Gundam build. And then my first real grade build was Exia. My first master grade build was Exia. And now my first perfect grade build is going to be Exia 2. I definitely don't like Exia at all. I hate Exia, obviously. I hate him. Tolgi's F91 Barb and RXMG. Nice. What I have currently... High grade, real grade, master grade Exia. Master grade ARC 78, version 3.0. High grade Aerial. Real grade Double O Riser. Master grade Double O Quant Full Saber. Master grade, or not master grade, high grade Barbados. High grade Curios. And high grade Strike Freedom. That's what I have now, currently. And I'm just waiting for the PG Exia to arrive now. Yes, Kuro. I hate Exia. It's not like all my literally me building the first of every grade that I built has been Exia. RG Tolgis, RG RX78, yep, RG Exia, yep. Ooh, what PG are you thinking of getting, Crystal? I was actually about to fold and get a PG Unicorn, but I waited and got PG Exia instead. Oh yeah. MG Exia, honestly. Not the greatest. I have yet to honestly get my hands on Dynamis. I want to, at some point in time. I mean, the MG is not bad, it's just some parts can be a little interesting. Honestly, I think the hardest part for me, honestly, was trying to put the... I'll show you in the game. When I was building Exia, the Master Grade Exia, the hardest part for me was putting this weapon on his arm. I had such a pain putting that on. And then also putting the two swords that he has on his waist, the short sword and the long sword that he uses here. Those were a bit of a pain to put on as well. But overall, the build isn't too bad, but putting the weapons on, that's a bit of a pain. Specifically just the big sword that he has on his arm and the 2 short sword and long sword on the waist. Those are the biggest pains for me. A real great Exia was way easier to put on everything, in my opinion. Oh, the PG Unleashed RX-78 too. Yeah, that's a good kit. I've heard a lot about it. I personally haven't gotten it. Don't know if I will get it anytime soon. Okay. Okay, Phrase, it's not as bad as we think it is, okay? You got Himitsu S3H3 Barbados Aerial. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, the Choo Choo Demi Trainer and Efreeze. I wanted to get Efreeze, but never got it. Okay, I haven't encountered the torso joints loosening. Now, as to why YouTube categorizes the stream as League, it's a good question. I didn't even know that, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess this does look like League a little bit. Just a tad, clearly. I didn't know that League added Gundams. If they did, I would maybe actually play it. Not really. I tried League. Never again. Not for me. Gundam League Evolution. I mean, why not? I wonder, actually, if the places where I even buy Gundams from still have it. I thought about maybe picking up the Full Mechanics Aerial. Because I think that Full Mechanics Aerial is coming out this month. I thought about maybe trying to get it. Yeah, Freya's. I thought about that too. I was like, I either get the Full Mechanics or I wait for MG. I don't know what the difference between Full Mechanics and MG is, to be honest. I've tried looking them up, but I haven't really found anything. Oh yeah, the SDMG. I believe they just came out with the Strike Freedom one, if I'm not mistaken. What's the difference between FM and MG? Like, is there detail, quality? I know size is the same, but what's the difference? Or is there any difference, rather? New type? Honestly, I want to try again. 17 days left. I could maybe try to go for it this season. I'll probably be streaming myself doing so if I try to this season. I'm honestly pretty down to try. Next season though, I'll definitely try to get new type though. I'm just still trying to get better at this game again because I hardly play this game this season, so I see that makes sense. MG has more detail, makes sense. Ah, I see, that makes sense. FM's kind of like high grade, but just bigger scale. That makes sense. Makes sense. That's good to know, actually, because I never knew what the difference was. I tried looking it up and I could never find anything, so that's good to know. The gimmicks are there. Makes sense. Wait a minute. Have you actually built the MG Sinanju Stein? Or has it just been in the box? I mean, because honestly, I had my RG Exia and my RG Double O Riser or in the box since because I got them for Christmas, but I had them sitting in box for like 2 months before I did anything with them. Okay, cool. I assume you're talking about Ariel. They sell a stand separately, I'm pretty sure, but not included. It's still in the box. Okay, that's not something uncommon that I've heard. I've heard stories like that. Oh, for you to custom paint them? Makes sense, Nerve. Makes sense. I mean, I guess that's kind of why I put off building. Because I had Ariel sitting in the box too for I think like a month. Um, uh, don't worry. Actually, believe it or not, Kuro, my first stream that I did, I actually got flagged. It did because of Capsule from Suisun Cali. This one's gonna probably get flagged because of 312, but that'll be fine. I can just mute the audio. Oh, nice, nice. I've been thinking about getting into painting Gundams, to be honest. I usually just kind of build them and just kind of have them there. But I've been thinking about getting into that at some point. It's just I would like to upgrade my PC first before I do that, which I will do at some point in time. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, me too. I have space and stuff to paint. I just don't have the materials. I don't have an airbrush. I don't have paint. I don't have anything. Sandpaper and all that I got, but just not anything else. My PC specs right now, i5 8600K, 16 gigabytes RAM, 2400 megahertz. The speed is slow. I know. I built this 2017 when RAM prices were insanely high, or 2018 around there. GPU 1070 Ti, 750 watt power supply. What else? That's pretty much all the important bits. Hey, I mean, at least you're putting it to good use, Frey. That's a good use. And yes, Kuro, that is precisely why it was flagged. I saw a notification. The stream is still fine. It's still up. It's just you can't view it if you're in Belarus or Russia. I think that's what it was. One of those two countries, I think. Oh yes, the song that got flagged. Wait, no, not this one. It was the next one after this. My bad. Yeah, exactly, Kuro. It was a beefy PC years ago. And the worst part about it is that I also overpaid for my GPU as well. At the time, it was like 500 USD, which it shouldn't have been, but everything was high because of Bitcoin mining was barely becoming a thing. And so I just kind of got what I could get my hands on. I was honestly thinking that or a 1080, but I just went with this instead. It's still good though. I'm not saying it's not. Yeah, my PC's holding up well. Me too. Honestly, I do get frame drops. That's why I have an FPS counter up top left so I can see that. But I'm surprised it's holding up well. I'm surprised the stream is honestly, uh, hopefully it's good quality or decent quality. But yeah, I'm surprised it's um holding up the stream well. Ideally, what I would like to upgrade it to in the future is I would switch to an AMD CPU because I'm gonna be taking over my brother's old parts or some of them. I'll be taking over his RAM, but I'll just be adding 16 gigs to it, so I'll have 32 gigabytes of RAM instead. Um, I'll add. I'm gonna take over his 5600G. Um, essentially just a 5600X, but with the built-in GPU. And then for GPU, I'm gonna put a 6800 XT. That's the my PC build, so to speak. Hey, listen, I would go Intel, but he has a perfectly good CPU, and I don't want it to go to waste, so I might as well use it. And then honestly, for GPU, I don't need an RTX. I'm not doing ray tracing. Um, 6800 XT is insanely good for 1080p, which is what I'm doing. Hey, you see Kuro? That's a good question. I'm surprised myself. And yes, hit me too. Gun Evo, not exactly the most optimized game either. I agree with that. CPU i5 8600K. I could technically maybe get like a 9900K and call it a day, but or like a 8700K as well. I think it was 9900K because my chip said Z370. I think 9900K is still good for that. So, but the thing is, 9900K I think is like 500 and some odd dollars. So I'm not doing that. And if I took over my brother's CPU, all you gotta do is just buy a motherboard for it, and which is cheaper than buying a whole new CPU. Oh wait a minute, this is a song that got flagged. Oh well, I'll keep it here. It's gonna get flagged again anyways. I just switched it, even though it's gonna get flagged anyways. What about you guys? What is your guys' PC builds? Okay, wait a minute. I think speaking of Gundam and Witch from Mercury, I think it's actually gonna start airing again in April. I think really early in April. Office laptop. I mean, it works. All right, see you later, Frey. Have a good night or evening wherever you are in the world. Oh damn, 1080, 7700K, 64 gigs of RAM. Damn, that's insane. You know, I actually thought, believe it or not, at first when I was gonna build it, I actually thought about going with a 7600K i5, and then after that I was gonna go i7 7700K. But then I think Intel had just came out with um the 8th gen series, so like the 8600K, 8700K, and so I was gonna go for that instead. I was gonna go with ice 87, but I just went 85 because it was cheaper in the performance. I didn't see that, or it was just cheaper mostly. But honestly, me too. If you can play, that's what matters. Honestly, how much did you pay for the RAM nerve? For my 16 gigs of 2400 megahertz at that time, because it was 2017 18, and RAM prices were high. I ended up having to pay like 120 for it when it should have been like 60. It was ridiculous. Wait, there was a watch along earlier for which from Mercury? What? Oh, the Gundam short set? Is that the... Hold on a minute. I had 32, yeah. Oh, that's a kid. Okay, that's what that was. I was confused what that was. He me too. Honestly, it's gonna be interesting looking at her now. I wonder how it is gonna look in season 2, actually. I see, Kuro. Gundam, I had no idea. I actually not even subbed to Gundam info, now that I think about it. I should probably do that, actually. I'm not subscribed to them. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't even know that Ina was watching with Iris. I honestly don't watch much Hollow Ian anymore, or at all even. If anything, I just watch. You can guess what I'm listening to now, but honestly, just her, Aqua, and that's pretty much it. I just kind of like the music more. But as you can tell, maybe you can or can't, I definitely don't like Suisa or anything. It's not like I have... Let me see. Give me just a minute. It's not like I have nearly 24 songs of her in my playlist or anything. Not at all. Definitely not. I definitely do not like her. Listen, girl. Listen. I fell out of the VTuber rabbit hole a long time ago. I fell into it heavy when this entirety of the thing started, alright? In 2020, alright? Yeah, Milkman, I noticed that. That's where I watched Double O, actually. I actually just watched it because it appeared in my feed. And like, randomly, it appeared on my recommended randomly. And I was like, oh, what's this? And I was playing Gun Evo at the time. And I was like, what's this? And I was like, wait, this is the thing where the show where Exia is in. And I just watched it. And I don't know if this is an achievement or depressing, however you wish to look at it. I watched both seasons of Double O and the movie in 2 days. I'll let you guys decide if that was an achievement or depressing. Honestly, Nerve, good on you. Good on you. Good on you that you never got into VTubers. It was a rabbit hole that was not very easy to climb out of. And yeah, me too. I was pretty much the same. In 2020 and 2021, I was in that rabbit hole, like deep. But I got out of it. I just still listen to the music though. And listen, Crow, that tsundere might be strong, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Actually, no. The PGX, because when I was watching Gundam 00 and playing Gun Evo, I was barely starting to get into Gundam. Watching 00. No, after. Actually, no, believe it or not. When I first started playing Gun Evo, I fell in love with Exia because of a similar playstyle to Genji. And then next thing you know, a local Gunpla shop where I live, that very next day posted on their Instagram story that they have a high grade Exia in stock, and I was like, what a coincidence. So I went there, picked it up, and built the kit, and that's when I started watching 00 after that because it appeared. And then from there, it was my brother previously bought the high grade Barbados and Curios, but never built them because he was never really into it. He just kind of got it to say like, oh, maybe I want to get into it, but he never did. And at the same time, actually, when I got the Exia, I got Strike Freedom just because the cover art looked cool. But after I watched 00, I realized, wait a minute, he has Curios. Then I asked him if I could have him so I can build them, and he also ended up giving me Barbados as well. So I built those two. And then I stopped building Gunpla for a while after that. Yeah. Honestly, me too. I see it as an achievement, but also depressing at the same time. But more so an achievement. Yeah. Same story. I got into Gundam because of this game. But no. After that, I stopped building Gunpla. And then I wanted to start building master grades because I was like, built 4 high grades. I'm comfortable now to build a master grade. And that same Gunpla shop had a 00 Quant master grade. Not the full saber, just the normal one from the movie. I tried getting my hands on it, but someone bought it before me, so I was like, alright, that's fine. And then fast forward a couple weeks, I see he has a master grade Exia in stock, and I'm like, well, would you look at that? Another coincidence. I ended up buying it. I was like, as soon as I saw it, I ended up calling him up, and I was like, I'd like to buy it. Here's my card info. Reserve it, please. And I did. I ended up, I think, honestly overpaying like $15 to $20, but it's fine. It was a local shop anyways, and he's a really cool guy, so I don't mind. I was like, I'll just support the local business. I only found that out later though, but it's whatever. Fast forwarding that, there was an anime fest where I live, and that's where I got MG Arc 78, which from Mercury in one night. I mean, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. I mean, I think I was honestly staying up to like 4 a.m. watching 00, honestly. I started from like early in the day and I stayed up to like 4 a.m. Oh man. Honestly, when you go to a gunpla shop and they have kits that you want, it's so hard not to not want to buy it. Yeah, I watched it as it came out, but I honestly kind of stopped watching it, if I'm honest with you. Like after the first few episodes, I kind of just lost interest in the plot, but I just still like Ariel. But honestly, the PGX, I was honestly eyeing it, but there was no one having it in stock because I guess Bandai wasn't making it yet. And fast forward, they announced that they were making them. Mecha Warehouse. I'm not too sure if you guys are familiar with them. And they said they were gonna get them in stock. Waited and waited. They got them in stock, but the moment they got them in stock, they sold out. So I couldn't get my hands on it. And then... Wait, there's a Gunpla shop in J-Town, LA. What? I actually used to live in LA. Or near LA, actually. Outskirts of LA, but... Yeah, seeing kits is tempting. And... Yeah, Mecca Warehouse, if you're familiar with them, sold out of the kit literally like 2 minutes before it even supposed to come out. It just came out. Yes, Gunpla is literally plastic crack. It's literally the best way to describe it, honestly. But... And then another site, USA Gundam, I'm not familiar. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with them. I actually have their nippers. They're pretty good, if you guys were wondering. But they ended up also getting some, but they also sold out. And then they ended up having a restock later, and I actually ended up picking up the PG Exia, so that's my story. Yeah, I used to live in Cali. I'm not in Cali anymore, though. I left Cali August of 21. August 2021. I used to be SoCal. You know what the name of the shop is? I'm interested to look it up now, in case I ever go back to Cali. I need to know the name of the shop now. You piqued my interest nerve. Wait, is that the name of the place, Jungle? You guys gotta tell me tell me this. Like, I need this. I need to see it. Hey, me too. Yes, I have played previous FPS. That's actually all I played before this. Before this, Valorant and Apex. I still actually play Apex and Valorant occasionally. I'd be down to stream though sometime if you guys were interested in that. Jungle? Anime Jungle? I need to look this up now. How did I never notice this shop? Are you serious? They have hentai books there? Anyways. I didn't even think that was they would sell it. Anyways, I'm not gonna. Anyways. I didn't even know that they would have hentai events. Anyways, I'm just gonna pretend that never happened. Anyways. I'm curious about the model kits. Ooh, wait, they have a car from across Frontier? As a kid? Damn. I actually would have gotten this. They have 3 to 4. I'm looking at the Gun Plus section right now. On the website anyway. Honestly. Wait. Man, no way. They have stuff from Macross. I'm also into the Macross series a bit. If you're familiar with that. I've seen Delta and Frontier. Delta being actually the first mecha anime I watched, to be honest. Man, I would love to build these kits actually from Macross. Yeah, bro, I just saw that, Crystal Panther. I just saw that, man. Yes, that random person. Voice reveal. This is me. Hi. Hello. This is what I sound like. Probably not what you expected, but here I am. Hello, statuses, movies. Oh my gosh. Well, they do have the PG Exia LED unit. Oh well, you see. Oh, they actually ship stuff. Okay, that's good to know. Actually, I think maybe it says that the cards. I'm assuming they ship, but yes, Kuro, it does bring back memories. I actually watched the movie that came out for Delta. I was waiting a year for that thing. Code Geass, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, I've heard about it, but I've never actually seen it. Yes, I don't doubt it. I could tell they have a decent amount of that stuff there just by looking at the website when they see the events. Ugh. Yes, Crystal, that's Japan. Yes. Eh, You know, I hate the fact that it's true, me too, that it's just a genre of its own. And then that bust of Char is interesting. All right, see you, Milkman. Have a good night or day wherever you are in the world. Yeah, Milkman. Let's play again. Next time I'll hop on Asia servers. The ping isn't too bad for me there, so we'll be good. Yes, the famous quote by George W. Bush, Crystal Panther. Uh, you were introduced to it when your friend asked if you watched it. Man, I just honestly knew it existed, and I wasn't into anime at the time, but I knew of its existence only just because I heard of it. Stream almost ending, yeah. Um, honestly, don't worry about being late. Honestly, I've just been here for the past, I want to say 40 something minutes, probably, just talking and chatting. Yes, cool. I remember that quote. I remember that quote. Yes, very well. Honestly, 70 plus ping is honestly pretty bad. Oh my. Now we're on the subject of mecha girls. What are we talking about now? You know, I sincerely sometimes wonder how we get on these topics. Tangents are indeed scary things. They can either go in good ways or bad ways. Most of the time, though, they're pretty much interesting. And I can't tell that's a good or a bad thing. Like, we got on the topic of gunpla. And then I was told of a shop. And then just, we went downward from there. A 0 to anything for your bookcase? You mean like figure or like something like? Yeah, that's true. Expect these things. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's a very good question, that random person. That's a very good question. We went from flying cars in a very, very futuristic future to literally this. To just that. Um, Honestly, I literally just, I think it was me who brought it up because of the fact that I was looking at that website that you guys mentioned. And then I just see, the first thing I see on there is the fact that they have a hentai event. That's literally just how it started. I know. It started because of the fact that they quite literally, I think, sell hentai books there. And that's the first thing I saw for some reason. Like, I see model kits and everything. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then I keep scrolling down. And then just that. And I'm like, okay, that's I guess that's how we got started on it. Yes, it was actually somewhat me, to be honest. It was literally me who started the topic. I wasn't even trying to start the topic. I literally just mentioned that that was a thing there. And then it just somehow devolved into that. How do you implement airspace traffic for cars? It's a good question. I don't even know how that would work, to be honest with you. I mean, crystal pen. I mean, railway systems. Kind of seems more real. Maybe. Maybe. No, that random person. No, that that is true. That is true. That they do have indeed have cool mechs and such, but then you go to the other side of the spectrum, and then it starts getting a little interesting, a little weird. Yeah. Bruh, the cool before that, really. Oh yeah, man, not the Spider-Man. I've seen the Spider-Man, man. It's something else, literally. I think I quite literally saw a clip of a Japanese Spider-Man. Just a lady was about to jump off the roof, and instead of actually doing Spider-Man things, he decides I'm gonna climb up the stairs, and then just really, yes, and then quite literally shouting all of his abilities too. Japanese Spider-Man, man, something else. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't actually know if he does. I'm gonna look that up now. You piqued my interest. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you say he uses a gun. The first thing I see is quite literally just him using a gun. Yep. No, he quite literally does kill him. Dude, honestly, No Way Home would have been so much. I can't tell if it would have been better or worse if he was there. Man, he quite literally would have put some dirt in there, man. A mecha. Literally just becomes a mecha Spider-Man. I mean, now you piqued my interest, girl. Now I want to see what would have happened if he wasn't there. No. I just want to go back to Hemi too real quick saying put dirt in there, right, man. I have watched too much Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 with Tobey Maguire. Some people might hate me for this, but those are honestly my favorite ones. Only because Tobey Maguire's in it. And it's just, I don't know. Something about it is just so good to me. Probably just his acting in those movies. Specifically, the also iconic when when he has the Venom Spider-Man suit on him. Just the dance scene. I don't know. It was just like top tier for me. Like I know people say those are probably like, I know some people say those are like the worst ones, but honestly those are my favorite ones. I don't care what anyone says. He's just Tobey Maguire just does it for me. Yeah, exactly. It's just goofy. That's why I like it. It's like you can't take it serious. Yes, exactly. The bully Maguire dance. Honestly, when I heard of No Way Home coming out, I obviously like I heard like the leaks and stuff about there being Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, but honestly, my brother and his friend would we went to the theaters to go see it, and that's just what we were waiting for. And then when it happened, we were all just surprised Pikachu face because we saw no spoilers about it at all. Yes, exactly. I'm something of a Sam Raimi Spider-Man fan myself, dude. And No Way Home, when when we heard William Dafoe Say that line again. When he just said I'm something of a scientist myself, man. My brother, his buddy, and I were just cracking up in the theater. We were actually just cracking up. Just the amount of references from No Way Home was something else. Like, we were just cracking up at all of them. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Circle. Also, I don't think I've seen you here before, by the way. Welcome. Oh, yeah, the web fluid discussion. Oh, man, that was beautiful. Oh, and then another part was when Toby Maguire was at towards the end when he was just like, "Oh, you know, my back is I don't know, it's just my back having some pain," and I'm like, "Man, really, really, yeah, man." I honestly saw it in theaters, but I saw it like months later after it came out. I want to say maybe like a month or two after it came out. But I had seen nothing on the movie beforehand. Not even my cousin, who was like a big, like super Spider-Man fan. I didn't even let him say a word. I said, "You better not say anything. I don't want to hear nothing about it. I'm waiting." I literally made sure to like see nothing of it because I just wanted to see it in theaters that bad. Yes, literally when he's just, "I'm back," and he just falls and oh man, top tier scene right there too. Literally, the reason just that's the reason why I like those movies so much. They're so goofy. I mean, technically speaking, yes, he does. I would believe he does. Yeah, me too. I believe he does actually. I mean, it would make more sense, yeah. But then it really does raise the question: how does he get the web fluid, and where else does it come out of? It just makes you think a little bit. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not gonna go further than that. Honestly, I need to rewatch the trilogy too. I need to rewatch it now. Anatomically correct Spider Man. Honestly, talking about Spider-Man now is making me want to rewatch the trilogy. Literally making me want to go back on watch. You know, speaking of which, hold on a minute. I think they're actually. I think they're on Netflix actually. Hold on a minute. I might be wrong, but oh wait, they're not on Netflix anymore. Never mind. Rip. I did actually see them when they were on Netflix though. I think I was at an IHOP when I started watching them again. Believe it or not, I was watching parts of Spider-Man 2 and 3 at an IHOP. It was a fun time. We can rule the city together, Spider-Man. Man, Green Goblin. One of my favorite villains in the Spider-Man movies. Huge part of it due to being William Dafoe, honestly. He just nailed that role so well. Especially in No Way Home as well. I just loved it. Oh yeah. I guess that's the reason why I like him. Honestly. Honestly. I think one of my other favorite parts, I think it was Spider-Man 3 when Harry becomes the Green Goblin. And just in the beginning when he's chasing down Spider-Man. And then just the fact that the man's quite literally falls for the web that Spider-Man's holding. It just quite literally falls off of his forgot what to call the thing that he's writing on, but and just literally just falls and just gets knocked out. That's literally hands down one of my other favorite parts, just because it's so random. Honestly, I liked 1 and 2. They're both good. I don't necessarily dislike any of the Spider-Man movies. I like them all, to be honest. I honestly don't remember The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 very much, to be honest, but because they weren't my. I haven't rewatched them as much as I have 1, 2, and 3. Yes, the hoverboard, thank you. That's what it was. But he just quite literally hits the web and just falls. Because he goes through all that work just to get hit by a web and then just fall off. The best part. Oh yeah, it's goofy. But honestly, that's just what makes it fun in my opinion. That is true. I did notice that in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. That Godspeed Spider-Man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Man, these tangents we went off on or something else. All right, I'll probably call the stream here now. I've been here for 3 hours, and it's 1:10 a.m. I've had fun though, even though I wasn't doing too well in Gundam. These tangents were something else though. I'm gonna call it now though. Man. Thank you everyone for coming by. I appreciate it. And once again, did not expect this many people to come, let alone even chat. To be honest with you, I did the Exia guide at least, kind of. I'll have to go back and take that chunk and fix it eventually. Well, soon, but yes, Grinner J, you just got here. Yes, you got here at the wrong time because I'm about to end this. Alright, see you later. I don't. Maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. Honestly, I'll just post whenever I stream. But honestly, I'm having fun doing this. I'll probably do it again tomorrow. As for when, honestly, I just like doing late night because I like nighttime. It's more chill. But we'll see. Maybe during the day again, and then another one at night. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see though. Maybe I might just do one tomorrow at night because I got to do that Exia good. But we'll see. I don't know. It'll be out when it'll be out. I don't have a set date. I don't like putting dates either. But it should hopefully be out this week sometime. Maybe next week. Alright, see you, everyone. Thanks for coming. And goodbye.